Hello, everybody. I'm Patricia. I'm back with you today with another pronunciation episode. Welcome to Learning with Patricia, English pronunciation. The topic today is more niche, if I can say. It's on the same stress and different sound of particular sets of words in English. On a side note, today is quite a special day for me because I'm actually doing this recording at noontime, which is very rare. Normally, my little girl will be around the house and everywhere I go. But today she's in infant care, preschool. So yes, I have half an hour more to make this work. And so we'll move on to my examples for a much better idea of what I mean. Let's have a quick look. So here we have it, another pronunciation video for you. Same stress, different sound. What do I mean? We'll look at the set of words here without me reading it for you so quickly. How do you think the letters highlighted in white should be pronounced? Clue is not the same. For the first word, we have the main sound in there, I. And for the second word, the sound for letter I is I. I, oblige, oblige. I, obligatory, obligatory. So you can hear that it's very different. Oblige is the stress, the second syllable stress in this word. In the next word, this adjective, also we have second syllable stress, but the pronunciation will no longer be like the one here, I. It's actually I. So obligatory. I, obligatory. I'm going to explain a little bit about the word oblige. To please or help someone, to make someone happy, especially by doing something they have asked you to do. Example sentences: he attended the call to oblige his boss. We needed some help with our accounts, and she was only too happy to oblige. So this is pleasing or helping somebody. Now I've got the next set of words for you. Take a moment to think about the letter O. For the first word, we have a diphthong. O. It's like how you say the letter O. It's got two sounds, U, O. No, I know. The next, the same stress, the sound changes to O, knowledge, knowledge. No, knowledge. No, knowledge. U, produce. U, produce. A, production. A, production. Now let's look at the right column. These two words. The stress, E, compete. E, compete. A, competitive. A, competitive. I, precise. I, position. I, precise. I, position. Can you see and hear? It's very different. That's how these words are supposed to be pronounced. On the next slide, I've got some more sets for you. With the letter Y here, I, type. I, type. I, typical. I, typical. And here, again, I, decide. I, decision. I, decide. I, decision. And after, we've got these two. Ooh, it's a long ooh sound. Assume. Ooh, assume. Ah, assumption. Ah, assumption. Of course, when all the other words before and after go together, the various sounds, it changes a little bit in the entire pronunciation. And we have on the right now, Another diphthong. Air. It's two sounds. A, air. Compare. Air. Compare. For the next sound here, your jaw has to drop to make the sound ah, like cat. Ah. Ah, comparatively. Ah, comparatively. Again, a long oo sound. Oo, introduce. Oo, introduce. Ah, introduction. Ah, introduction. And here, I, sign. I, signature. I, provide. I, provision. I, wise. I, wisdom. Now we're going to look at some sentences. It will help you further with a bit more context. So I wrote some of these sentences for you, and you can read after me, pause the video when you need to. Number one, we only went to the party to oblige some old friends who asked us to be there. It was obligatory. We only went to the party to oblige some old friends who asked us to be there. It was obligatory. 2. She lives to compete. Is in her competitive nature. She lives to compete. Is in her competitive nature. 3. We have precise instructions to follow. Precision should be our priority. We have precise instructions to follow. Precision should be our priority. Number 4. What type of camera would you use on a typical beach holiday? What type of camera would you use on a typical beach holiday? And 5. I try not to assume. Assumptions can be the root of misunderstandings. I try not to assume. Assumptions can be the root of misunderstandings. The last one I have for you today is when we compare the figures, we're comparatively well off. When we compare the figures, we're comparatively well off. To be well off, meaning to be richer than most people. Shall we have a very quick look at all of it again, just so you can practice together with me? This time, just reading the words. Are you ready? Oblige, oblige. Obligatory, obligatory. No, no. Knowledge, knowledge. Produce, produce. Production, production. Compete, compete. Competitive, competitive. Precise, precise. Precision, precision. Type, type. Typical, typical. Decide, decide. Decision, decision. Assume, assume. Assumption, assumption. Compare, compare. Comparatively, comparatively. Introduce, introduce. Introduction, introduction. And for the last three, sign, sign. Signature, signature. Provide, provide. Provision, provision. Wise, wise. Wisdom, wisdom. And that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed practicing with me. If you need more practice, watch the video again. Share it with your friends who you think will benefit from this as well. I would appreciate that a lot. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. In the month of July, I actually plan to do a series of pronunciation episodes. I am excited, and the content is going to be great and very relevant to your daily life and also to your English at the workplace, business English use. If you would like more details on how we run our pronunciation courses, please get in touch with me. I'll be very much obliged. All right, I shan't spend too much time hanging out here with you today. I have to go now to pick my baby up. See you, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye.